Programming brought to you by AWI Networks, Smarter Internet.
Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. Police are investigating after multiple residents reported hearing gunshots early Tuesday morning. St. George Dispatch got the calls a little after 2 a.m. Callers reported shots in the area of Sierra Point Apartments off North 2100 West. Officers did locate .45 caliber shell casings in that area, but did not find a suspect or anyone with injuries. They also didn't find any property damage. Anyone with information about that incident is asked to call the St. George Police Department at 435-627-4300. Washington County Sheriff's Search and Rescue Team made their 80th response since the start of the year. They were called to help an injured mountain biker on Tuesday afternoon on the Wire Mesa Trail. A biker had crashed and injured his hip, leaving him unable to walk. The rescue leaves the team on track to reach about 100 calls for the year, something they did 2 years ago when they responded to 111. Increases in tourism and population and favorable weather are all contributing to the rescue calls, especially during certain times of the year. The new temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Cedar City is nearly complete. Large crowds are expected for upcoming public tours of that building. Workers are now putting the finishing touches on it, and a 3-week public open house is scheduled to start October 27th. The temple will be formally dedicated on December 10th. This temple is located at 280 South Cove Drive in Cedar City. Tours are free, but reservations are recommended. You can reserve a spot by visiting the website templeopenhouse.lds.org. The Cedar City Temple is the 17th operating LDS temple in Utah and the 158th worldwide. Utah's General Rifle Hunt begins on Saturday, and it is expected to bring out over 60,000 hunters. The General Rifle Buck Hunt will run through October 29th. Hunters are asked to report any suspicious activity, such as poaching, to 1-800-662-DEER. Now, deer numbers look good overall for the year, but parts of northern and northeastern Utah were hit hard last winter, resulting with a major fawn fatality rate. The 2016 hunting season was actually the best in 20 years. Hunters brought in a total of about 32,000 bucks last year. Southern Utah University won this year's Outdoor Nation Campus Challenge, beating out 91 other colleges in what organizers call a Mother Nature meets March Madness competition. It's meant to get people outdoors and active. Participants have to download the Outdoor Nation app and post photos of their adventures. That can include biking, camping, hiking, and other outdoor ventures. Each entry earns the school points based on the difficulty of the activity. SUU just dominated out there, racking up more than 291,000 points, more than 97,000 points ahead of the nearest competition. Now, SUU also won the challenge back in 2015. More than 2,300 people connected to SUU took part, including students, faculty, staff, alumni, and family members. 2 Mandalay Bay employees who witnessed firsthand the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history from right outside of the shooter's suite appeared today on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Jesus Campos, Las Vegas killer Stephen Paddock's first victim, described just how things unfolded that night up on the 32nd floor. Scott Goldberg reports.
First of all, how are you both doing?
I'm doing better each day. Slowly but surely, just healing physically and mentally.
The 2 hotel employees who first encountered mass killer Stephen Paddock on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort are talking about the ordeal for the first time on today's Ellen DeGeneres Show. Jesus Campos, a hotel security guard, describing that deadly night, explaining he'd gone up to the floor to investigate a door alarm but found an interior stairwell door drilled shut. Campos called engineering to report the situation, then used an elevator to access the floor and headed to that blocked staircase. As he checked the situation, a secondary door slammed shut.
And it's so heavy, it'll slam. I'm walking down this way, and I believe that's what caught the shooter's attention.
Campos heard rapid fire, took cover, and then
I felt a burning sensation. I went to go lift my pant leg up, and I saw the blood. That's when I called it in on my radio that shots have been fired.
moments later, engineer Stephen Schuck arrived in the hallway, unaware he was walking into a trap. At first, he thought he heard gunfire but wasn't sure, and as he made his way down the hallway,
that's when Jesus, he leaned out and he said, take cover, and yelled at me, and within milliseconds, if he didn't say that, I would have got hit.
Call the police. Someone's firing a gun up here. Someone's firing a rifle on the 32nd floor down the hallway.
That night, Paddock killed 58 people and wounded hundreds more. The horror of that night, something these two men continue to grapple with.
As each day passes, though, we're working to get over this.
Scott Goldberg, ABC News, New York.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast coming up after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
And welcome back, everyone. A good Wednesday evening to us. Temperatures today actually stayed in the 70s with lots of clouds across southern Utah. We saw those temperatures actually stay a little bit below average. Our high today was 74 in St. George. Normal high for the day is 77 this time of year. We did see a record high of 96 back in 1947, and overnight lows were in the low 50s to upper 40s here early this morning. Now, a lot of clouds have been found around the area, even seeing a little bit of light rain too. Majority of the rain has been staying down to our south, though we're seeing that rain down in parts of northern Arizona, but also seeing a little bit of light rain trying to come through our area. Again, more sprinkles or light rain right now here in southern Utah, but may see a little chance of rain overnight tonight before all these clouds move out of here throughout the day tomorrow and bring some sunshine and warmer weather back as we head into our Thursday. Here's your highs from today. Upper 60s around Cedar City, 68 degrees the high temperature there today, 71 Enterprise, 74 Hurricane in St. George, 84 degrees the high temperature in Las Vegas late this afternoon. Now, our Thursday forecast is going to show partly cloudy skies. Again, some sunshine coming out, especially in the afternoon hours, 72 degrees around Cedar City, 81 degrees Hurricane, 82 degrees here in St. George, and 87 degrees the high temperature in Mesquite. What else can we expect to see? Well, actually some pretty nice weather in the forecast. Once again, once we clear the clouds out here tomorrow, we should see plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. And again, temperatures probably getting low 80s in most areas. Now we'll keep it dry and sunny as we head to the end of the work week and even into the weekend. May see temperatures actually start to cool off a little bit by the time we get to early next week, but overall looking pretty dry across our area and looking like lots of sunshine in the forecast, with temperature-wise really actually just a few degrees above where we should be this time of year. Here's a surface map then. Still seeing a chance of some storms just off to our east and down to our south and east through parts of Arizona as we get through the day on your Thursday. You may see a few of those try to get here to St. George. I think we'll have to more deal with more of the cloud cover than anything as they continue to push off to the east. Otherwise, partly to mostly sunny skies in the forecast and a little bit warmer. Temperatures once again getting back into the upper 70s to low 80s. Here's a look at our forecast for your Thursday around Cedar City, 72 degrees. The high temperature 74 degrees Enterprise, 73 in Newcastle. Again, mostly sunny skies, pretty warm for Thursday afternoon. Around St. George, 82 degrees our high temperature for our Thursday, 81 degrees Hurricane, 86 degrees Littlefield, 87 the high temperature in Mesquite. Again, lots of sunshine in the forecast. Now, Cedar City temperatures do drop back into the upper 60s on Friday. May turn a little breezy too. It's going to be a cool one Saturday around Cedar City. Temperatures by then probably fall into the upper 50s and look like upper 60s return then, with low 70s returning by the time we get to early next week. But even in Cedar City could be seeing temperatures by Sunday morning in the 20s across that area. St. George then, southern Utah, we're seeing temperatures once again getting back into the 70s as we head through the next couple of days. We'll see temperatures of 76 on Friday, 71 degrees on Saturday, so a little dip in those temperatures Saturday afternoon, and then right back in the upper 70s to low 80s for early next week. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. Actually looking pretty good here over the next 7 days.
Oh yeah, that looks like a great week ahead.
Yeah, definitely looking like even temperatures drop down just a couple degrees for the weekend, but still looking very nice, dry and sunny for the next 7 days.
We'll take it.
All right.
Thanks, Chris. Still ahead, some high-flying superheroes drop by to lift spirits at a children's hospital. Aurora, Colorado police officers took on the roles of comic book superheroes and surprised some very lucky kids. They dressed up and went up to the roof of a hospital and rappelled down the side to bring some joy to the children. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Superman, Captain America all showed up at Children's Hospital Colorado. Small patients gathered around the large windows to wave at Spider-Man and even gave him a few high fives through the glass. The annual event is as much fun for the superheroes as it is for the kids, their parents, and the hospital staff.
Yeah, bring a lot of smiles to those kids' face, which is very good for them.
Good stuff. Thanks for watching.
We hope you have a great night.